Friday Night Baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Buddy Dick will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
First pitch on its way. Now both runners are breaking. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Boy, at this point in the streak, every game you're hoping to get that base hit early and get it out of the way so the pressure's off.
Tyrone Lawler will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. He wasn't there.
And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
And a great job right there with runners in scoring position. They decide to...
Stepping in, Buddy Dick. He reached on a single in his first try.
Buddy Dick.
Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his lines, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
I don't think this was really a hit and run, but it's going to work out nicely for him. He gets into second base and sees that this ball is going to be extra bases, so it's all down.
Buddy Dick digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Aguila has it in his tracks. 2 down. Buddy Dick ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it. And he jumps all over this one.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Buddy Dick will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to...
Now, meanwhile here, this ball is crushed. It is high. It's deep. And it's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 57 thus far as the blowout continues.
Yeah, you feel a little for that guy on the mound. He was in an impossible spot to begin with. He didn't start this match.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, There he is. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 14-2. Good night from Los Angeles.
We remind you to please drive home safely.
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our tops player spotlight. Buddy Dick will be in the glow, coming off a last game in which he was really outstanding in the downtown L.A. in Dodger Stadium on a fine Saturday night. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Buddy Dick will get his first shot now, coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
Hey, Joe D, look out. Someone's coming after you.
Tyrone Lawler will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs.
Well, and you know, guys, he's also been awesome at scoring runs. He's right up there with the leaders in that category as well.
And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, he's going to wind up with an RBI on this ball.
Leading off the inning, Buddy Dick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Aguila is there, 1 away.
And that's one of those plays where
Buddy Dick stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season.
Yeah, and when a guy can post numbers like that, his teammates just expect him to produce game after game. He's a hit machine for them.
Runner goes for second. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Pitch outside the throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 2-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment. And as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Some of our nation's young Into the box, Buddy Dick. He singled his last time up.
Buddy Dick.
This is pulled into right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. They trail 5-2. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to Major. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
So that just about does it for EK, Psycho, and the crew. A fine Sunday here in the City of Angels, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today it's the rubber match of this 3. Buddy Dick will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. Line towards center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And that is 44 in a row now as he has tied the all-time National League record.
I'll tell you what, he's been on fire for a long time now, but any time you tie a guy like Wee Willie Keeler for a record, unbelievable.
Tyrone Lawler will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League.
And I think it's just a little too early to get overly excited about this guy.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to work out as they put the tag on him to end the inning. Buddy Dick is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Buddy Dick.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, heading for second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And we'll bring up our Dodger leaderboard to confirm for you that his current total leads the squad in that category.
And guys, that's a bigger deal than people realize. Usually the guy with the most doubles is also leading in other categories like runs or RBIs. He's a big part of their offense.
Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
That's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Drilled to the right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Buddy Dick steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Shot toward right center, and this is going to find the gap for his third hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. And he is into third base with a triple. His third hit this afternoon.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyrone Lawler.
Line drive to center field. Kincaid is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Buddy Dick steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the seventh.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
This is line to left. Bird has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
And, you know, these guys are at a point where they need to get something going. And I thought for sure this might be just the thing to get them started.
Buddy Dick comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle.
Find a way to get it done. That's what it's all about right here.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, home run number 58 on the year, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
If you're going to finish off a cycle, you may as well do it with the long ball.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.